Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. This is the Tempest League, where random magical storms will invade the lands to boost me, debuff me, or do the same to enemies. It's a hardcore league, so it's going to be interesting.
Even death gives no solace in this torture.
Softcore adventure with the witch did not go without deaths, so for this playthrough I decided to go with something slightly more sturdy, and that's a Templar. And I figured I had a twist. So there will be a Flame Totem. That's going to be my main skill. I freaking love the Flame Totem. And besides that, there's going to be a lot of minions. There will be a full battalion of zombies. There will be skeletons. There will be auras. Currently I'm thinking of discipline, which adds energy shield to everything, including my minions. That's it. I actually just want to equip this one for now. And there will also be the life regeneration aura. At least that's, I'm gonna try it out, see how it works. So everything will have an energy shield when it's not being attacked, and then it will slowly regenerate life. That seems like a reasonably defensive setup. The zombies will be just kitted out for defense, so they'll get a life boost, they'll probably get a speed boost, so they can just intercept things. And I'm going to use them as basically just walking meat shields. That's my current thinking, at least. And as to active skills on my character, I'm not actually going to use them. I'll be summoning skeletons, I'll be probably casting Flammability, just to keep the enemies nice and frosty. Or not frosty, but nice and crispy. That's the word I was looking for. Almost the same. And I'll probably have a full complement of reactionary skills. So that's going to be Vengeance, Reckoning, and Riposte. So anytime something does break through, there will be defensive skills that act as counters. And they'll be linked to life on hit. So I did a little bit of Theorycrafting beforehand for the build. So making a beeline towards Sanctity, and probably sticking with the lower path, just to get it a bit quicker. Then we drop down here and grab the Totemic Mastery. There's a bunch of damage in here, there's some sustainability, so just generally a bunch of goodness for the totem. Then we hop over here, potentially take these two when we need them for skills. We will need them for skills since we're all over the place in terms of attributes. And then we go here to go for Arsonist. So this really boosts fire damage, and together with the totem damage bonus, the Flame Totem should be dishing out quite some damage. By the time we hit level 4, I think that's the quest with the MOAs, the ROAS, that's where we get the Flame Totem. Basically at that point I stop using active skills and Flame Totem will be the only way I attack enemies. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, and of course after that there was a bunch of survivability in this circle. I mean, some sweet life regen seems useful. Let's see, and I think then afterwards I was going to go up past this sweet bit of life, some spell damage. Up here, get some extra minions. Then we beeline over here, grab Mind Over Matter. So damage taken goes to mana. Seems useful. Grab Shamanistic Fury, even more totem damage and totem placement speed. Then we go up here, there's another nice bunch of stats. Grab Puppet Mastery, and by this time I think we will be level, let's see, I had it sketched out here. Let's see, it was Puppet Mastery, wasn't it? Yeah, Puppet Mastery is 45 points into it, so by this time we ought to be in late Act 3. And after that, pick this one up if we need more sustainability, and then move over to Lord of the Dead. And there's more minions over here. And that's basically the next thing's gonna be drop here, maybe pick up the jewel socket, drop down here. There, let's see, over here, Grave Pact, more minions. Shaper, very nice for the regen. And that's 60 odd points. So basically that's way beyond where I usually get. So I didn't bother planning beyond that. But I'm presuming that I'm not actually going for specters in this build, but there's a lot of things that are beneficial for minions. There's potentially minion instability, a bunch of fire damage. There's a whole wheel of fire damage over here. Let's see, next to the avatar of fire, there's a whole bunch of burning things. So there's a whole bunch of nice things. I think at some point I also thought about, after Shaper dropping down here, going for Constitution, full Wheel of Life, dropping down here, more totem boosts. So yeah, there's a lot of nice stuff. So I actually did do some build planning for once. I just have to make sure I don't lose my notes. So if I lose my notes, then I kind of lose reference of what I wanted to do, but I did record it, so that's good. Let's see, none of these skills are actually going to be useful, so let's just pick this one up. Let's see. Wait, actually this one is not linked, this is, so let's keep that one. Oh, and we were going for points. Let's see, and I did do a little bit of shopping beforehand just to make sure that I had a race zombie. And okay, let's see. So zombie outweighs magma orb. Did do a little bit of playing with other characters on the Tempest League, but not a whole lot. So I have access to a couple scrolls and a couple of color gems, and that's kind of it. I mean, there's not a lot of things. There's a wand here. Could be useful, wouldn't it? Don't have to attack anything, don't get the damage reflection skills yet. Could basically play as a caster. Yeah, let's do that. And get myself a hat.
Greetings.
Don't actually want to scavenge for that. Ooh, look, energy shield hat. Nice, it has 2 blue sockets. Then it doesn't matter what we are equipping. And get ourselves a nice offhand shield for extra spell damage. So wonderful. So we can sell these since they don't actually matter that much. You can buy skills now, so low level gems like that are worth a lot less to the build than they used to be, or to just hanging on to. Okay, so we have a Tempest.
Is that smell?
Arcane Tempest. Area yields 10% more items. This looks interesting. I want some. Not sure what it does, but I want it. Create elemental and cast speed, get 10 life, and you cast a spell. Oh wow. Haha, my zombies for the win. So eventually you have to settle for a melee weapon, just because of the Riposte, which uses a melee weapon to actually strike back at your opponent. But in the first stages, the boosting of spell damage is more important. Probably gonna end up with a dagger or something. Might not actually be a bad one to pick it up already, because this could potentially be an endgame weapon. I'm not going to attack with it. Well, except for striking back, of course. So scaling up as the game progresses might be useful. It's not going to be overly important. So, put a scroll. Oh, grab the aura, yeah. So these auras do all kinds of interesting things. This one is a boon. Some of them have a habit of summoning enemies that are hostile. So then there's no benefit actually to it, or they will start cursing you with flammability curses, or actually casting firestorm on top of your head. Interesting things like that. So compared to all those possible outcomes, this seems relatively benign. Let's see. There ought to be a Fire Lord nearby. Yo, Fire Fury. Guys, early game source of decent loot. Well, potentially, of course. It's still all chance based. Let's see. So that's 12% spell damage. That's a boost. Boots is better than no boots, and this requires too much dex. But for the rest, life on kill, mana on kill, not terribly bad, I suppose. Okay,
My prayers
level
are
up.
thus answered.
Let's see. So this is yet another one of my crazy ideas for builds. I tend to not like cookie cutter builds. Those who have seen my previous series can probably know that by now. I just like to do things that are fun, not necessarily overpowered, and just be creative with my builds. And just adapt myself to whatever I encounter. If I found a really nice rare that I can build off of with my builds, I might go for it. But for now, doing something with summons, but that's sturdy enough and that's not a witch, seemed like a nice way to go. So here we are. One summoning Templar, and we found the first waypoint. Ta-da! Momentous occasion. Oh wait, we needed to go to the tile island, of course. So let's actually do that. So eager to move on. Ooh, green. Shrinking Tempest. Area yields 15% more items, but it shrinks things that get into the Tempests. You don't want to get into those Tempests. They're green, but green is not good. But yeah, I really do want to get to my Flame Totem. So, yep. See if we can lure some of the enemy zombies into one of the Shrinking Tempests. Yeah, like so. No, not you, silly. Yeah, we managed to catch one, I think. I think if you jump in. I'll actually, the next one, I'll jump in myself just to show what the effect is. Your damage and size are reduced and you take increased damage. Yeah, definitely not something that you want to be inflicted with. I think inflicted is the correct word here to use. Let's see. Tri-link, Greaves, even though they are chromatic, it's tri-linked nonetheless. Let's see. Ooh, tri-link cap. Well, not gonna get support gems until level 10 or so. I don't think it matters too much just yet. Let's see. Plate vest. This is also try. Better than 2. So I already did a little bit of sketching out of potential support gems to socket into the various items and see how to group things and not to get too many skills on my bar. And I think it might be possible. So the main skill is going to be Flame Totem. That's the one that's going to be in the body armor and get 5 support gems. There's going to be fire penetration on there. There's going to be lesser or maybe even greater multiple projectiles. Depends a bit on the mana usage. Hey, hello Hailrake. How are you today? Let's see if we can shrink you. Yes, let's see if we can shrink Hailrake. Come on, Hailrake. No, not you, silly zombies. Okay, let's move over to the other side. Here. Yes, no, maybe. If you want to do something yourself, or want us to do something right, do it yourself. Yeah, stay there, stay there. Come on, yes, we shrunk him. Oh, I think we also shrunk ourselves, so that was a net zero effect. Oh well. Cookie for effort, I guess. He seems more resistant to it than me. He got big faster. Ah, ooh, saved by the ding. Ah, was scarily close.
I am no beast.
Let's not repeat that anytime soon. So, big tower shield. Live regen on it, yes please. So that's defense settled for now. Woolen shoes. Yep, that's also fine. It's tri-link. It's life. It's survivability. I'm all in favor of life and survivability. This one also dex, life, resists, damage to attackers. Let's see, do we have enough blues? Yeah, okay, the zombies goes there. Magma orb goes there. This one goes on the hit. Look. Yeah, it's great, we don't have enough gems yet. Okay, and this one, I don't think I'm high enough level yet. I am, even better. Cool.
I am no beast of burden.
And of course we are a fool. Let's see, let's raise some more minions. Okay, so we are slightly better defended now. Which I suppose is a good thing. Let's see, ooh, nice pack of zombies. Yes, I think I was talking about something before I got distracted by nearly dying to Hailrake. Something out to build. Ah, yes, support gems for the Flame Totem. So there will be penetration on it. There will be multiple projectiles. Because what's better than a jet of flame? That's multiple jets of flame. Faster casting, most likely. Then it basically should make it cast more often, which should result in a higher damage output. Let's kill something to get more zombies up. Yeah. Oh, that was a mana. I totally missed the fact that it was mana rather than life. I thought it was life. Okay, cool. So that means mana is taken care of now. 2 flasks of each. So let's see some of these guys. We're almost back where we started. Portal scrolls. And everything ought to be healed by the time I get back to town. And no quicksilvers just yet, but they'll come. So another fun thing I was maybe thinking of was putting stun on the Flame Totem. So everything that gets attacked by a faster casting Flame Totem gets stunned. or has a
Still
chance
alive,
to get
are we?
stunned, but because it attacks more often, it actually does quite some damage that way. Seems interesting to consider, just to pick it up. It's a low level skill gem, so it should be really cheap to pick up from Nessa once it unlocks, or maybe pick it even as a quest reward. Let's see this. Yeah, whatever. I can use with the awards for now. Let's see what we get. Surprise, surprise. Quicksilver flask. So let's stash our basic things. And let's move on. Darkly is okay. Fetid pool. Actually, Fetid pool is going to be for next episode. I'm going to keep these episodes short and sweet. So once I pass the 20-minute mark, I'm waiting for a natural point to stop. Just makes it a bit easier to watch. It's easier to watch something for give or take 20 minutes rather than have to wait up to half an hour. It's only 5 to 10 minutes of difference, but it feels a bit better. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the outline of what I'm going to play and just the very first setup. Let's see, I have to make sure that Mr. Pencillus is dressed up in something more suitable next time, because this just doesn't work. It's just unseemly. So we'll have to fix that as well before next episode. So as usual with new series, please hit the like button to support the series, help with the Google Juice and whatever. And just to let me know that you enjoyed it and want to see more. That's probably the most important bit. If you want to see more, please hit the like button. It just helps. With that, I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.